Today, Precarious plays
Torment, Tides of Numenera.
All right. Oh, gosh. I want to ask about the cast-offs. The other cast-offs first. Like, do I have any siblings? How often does this creature do this? Are there other cast-offs? Dozens. Hundreds. Who can say? Your sire has been doing this for several centuries. Gross.
Though if all of them were born the way you claim to have been, it's a wonder any of them survive.
Wonderful. Who is the changing god?
Ha! That's something coming from you. She gives him a sidelong glance.
The changing god is your sire, dear. He discovered a path to immortality long ago, a means to transfer his self to a new body of his own creation. I don't think he knew, however, that when he abandoned one body, another mind was birthed to fill the void. Man, you nailed the bejesus out of this creepy-ass story!
So I'm familiar with the legacy of the first game, and my mind just went to what is the worst possible scenario, and it's somebody uses like a D&D cloning spell, and whenever they jump into a new body, the old one
continues.
Yeah, it spontaneously generates a new person, just physically, right? And it's like, ha 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 ha! Great, wonderful. Oh, he knew all right.
He eyes you up and down coldly.
The only thing the changing god cares about is himself. He doesn't give a single thought for those he leaves behind. He sees us as experiments, not humans.
Us, huh? Hey, brother!
Oh.
Right? Hey! Oh, okay, we have family. All right, let's go with location.
I want to know number 4.
Number 4? Oh, okay. All right, good question.
Mm-hmm.
So you say I was born... Oh, shoot, I should have read that.
You can do it this way. It's a little cumbersome with this control scheme, but you can go back up and read it.
So you say I was born when the changing god left, but why am I not dead?
I used a cipher to slow your fall further, but the damage still would have killed an ordinary person. But think about it. If you're the kind of person who can make your body into anything you want, what do? If you've constructed bodies for centuries, you want to make each one better than the last. You want to live forever. You're not going to let your life end by accident. No. You'll make strong bodies, fast, powerful. Maybe throw in regeneration while you're at it.
Oh, this is horrible.
Well, it's just like they don't biodegrade. I mean, I guess eventually they probably biodegrade.
Yeah,
but...
this is... Okay. The changing god has always been vain. He rarely stays long in a shell that doesn't suit his self-image.
It's just, here's the first response I have to this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Turn the lights off when you leave the room.
Right!
That's funny coming from you. You all, like, I have to follow behind you.
Okay, well, yes, that's true, but that doesn't make me right or anything. It just makes me inattentive. I don't disagree.
Like a fickle god. I'm basically a fickle god. She looks you up and down, her smile suddenly unnerving.
Perhaps the changing god fled because he didn't want to wear those scars of yours. Oh, cool, got scars.
I thought it was for fashion, but is like the right side of our character's scalp scarred? Is that what the character image is really tiny?
Yeah, I can't really tell. I just thought it was I've been dropped from 1,000 feet in a jelly-filled glass pod hairdo.
I thought it was just style.
Okay, so I don't really care where he is. I will start with number 1. If the changing god abandoned my body, where is he now?
If he abandoned your body. Then his consciousness fled to another.
He eyes you keenly. Oh, do stop.
The look she gives Aligern is equally piercing, amplified by the withering glare of her sisters.
If there's one thing we know about the changing god, dear, it's that he always has a contingency. This child was born here. The object of your obsession will have been reborn somewhere else.
And we already have the answer to number one. It's because they already explained it. We lived.
Yeah. Oh, let's ask that. That seems good. What was that blast of energy when I awoke? As I was telling my colleague, it was obviously a
Physiological.
Yes, physiological reaction of some kind. I've never witnessed the birth of a cast-off, but yes, it could very well have been caused by your nascent consciousness. Don't worry, I don't believe it caused any real harm. Not to me, at least.
Really? You've been more abrasive than ever since we came in here.
He shoots her a sidelong look.
She just can't empathize with other people unless she's experimenting on them. Two is at least compassionate.
Yeah. They haven't tried to kill or eat me yet, so that's... Are you sure that surge didn't hurt you?
If it did, it was damage in our minds. Though how you'd check if it carked her, I couldn't say. Tough to find normalcy there.
At least we know it didn't hurt Aligern. That skull's as thick as organic stone. Wow.
They're good friends.
They are very good friends, or really dependent on each other. Okay, I want to know about the tides, and then I want to ask about something else.
Okay.
Deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds fine to me.
I've heard the term before, a subject your sire studied in great depth. I'm afraid it isn't my field of inquiry. Okay, useless. I want to ask about something else. Of course, child, you must be so disoriented. There's so much text. Which I wanted, but at the same time, it feels overwhelming right now.
It does give you a lot of options all at once, which is a little ungainly. Mm-hmm. Number one is a fine place to start.
Yeah, I'm just checking to make sure there are no other rabbit holes I want to go down. Okay, so 5 and 6 are going to be where I go next, but what are we? What is this place? A sanctum of your sire's. The common belief is he has several such places throughout the 9th world. Possibly other worlds as well. We were only just able to gain entry to this one because of your grand entrance.
Number one, that one sort of, it feels pretty obvious. Either they're just... I doubt that they're just being, like, weirdly misogynist. So I think it's most probable that the legends just say that the original body was masculine, would be my guess. I don't really care about the answer to that one.
Okay,
personally.
I want number 4. Before I woke, I was in some kind of dreamlike labyrinth with a glowing specter.
With how hard you hit the ground, I'm surprised that's all you saw.
So they think it's a hallucination?
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it. Okay.
That's an excellent question.
If falling from the sky didn't kill me, is there anything that can? I need to know how mortal I am.
I agree.
An excellent question. Having seen your regenerative abilities in action, I suspect they are primarily physical, a regrowth. If that's the case, you'd be unable to survive most varieties of psychic or molecular decomposition, disintegration, conflagration, and so forth. Degenerative diseases could pose a problem, and I know of several entities capable of psychic destruction.
As she speaks, a vision flashes into your mind. It's not yours, exactly. Somehow you know this is a memory of the changing gods. Pardon me. You were in a dark room, lit by a myriad of blinking lights and holograms from the many machines surrounding you.
What about a body that can withstand the sorrow's attacks?
Says a voice. It seems to be coming from one of the machines.
No.
You reply.
The thing has no respect for barriers of any kind. Physical, temporal, psychic. This is the only way.
Don't like the idea of something that doesn't respect temporal barriers.
Yeah.
With a series of gestures, you bring up an image of a crystalline pod.
If the resonance chamber works, it will give us the power to stop the sorrow's hunt once and for all. We just need the right focal point, a catalyst.
The memory fades. Callistige is still talking. You realize that the device you saw in the memory is identical to the one behind you now. It looks just like the Spectre had described it, a transparent sarcophagus inside a crystalline dome, with the mechanical arms arrayed around it on a metal ring. Unfortunately, the dome is shattered, the sarcophagus is cracked, and one of the arms is in pieces on the floor. Whatever its function, it clearly needs repair.
Or flesh-eating viruses. One presumes disfigurement by the iron wind would likewise be devastating enough to...
I think she gets the point, Callistige. Mistake.
I like saying Callistige, and no one is here to correct us, so that is what we shall say.
Fine. Makes sense.
Okay, I would like to address my very prevalent truthful concussions.
Okay.
I saw a vision of myself in another time and place just now. You didn't see it too, did you?
Hold on, can you say it again a little more panicked? like a mouse in a maze.
I saw a vision of myself in another time and place just now. You didn't see it too, did you?
He's like, I'm seeing like so many. There are like 8 of you, lady.
There's a lot going on here, and I want to know how much is being observed by whatever you are.
I saw you stare into space while Callistige graphically described all the ways you could die, but that's about it.
He snorts.
I only noticed because I did the same thing.
Okay, I want to know about the sorrow. Do either of you know anything about the sorrow?
I've had my share of sorrows, but never the sorrow. What's that? A disease? Her mouth compresses in a tight line.
I know nothing about it. Mm-hmm.
No thought scan? That's a shame.
Liar. Okay, let's see.
So number 4, right?
Yeah. Do either of you know how to fix that crystal chamber there?
Updated my journal.
Alazern chuckles, then firm and certain he says,
Not likely. Though it might not be impossible. You need people with the appropriate knowledge. I'm sure the cult of the Changing God will hold the answer.
great in-laws.
We've got a cult! This is the best.
No, our stupid
Our dad has a cult.
has a cult. Great, we're gonna borrow some of Dad's cult.
Dad, I
Awesome.
just need a small loan.
Just like 5 of them, okay?
Just
for the weekend.
500 cultists to get me started, and then I'll have a cult of my own one day, and then I can pay you back. Like a real business. Her distaste is evident in the expressions of her echoes, although the face of the one in the lead remains carefully impassive.
You'd turn to the insane to help a newborn. Where's your judgment, Alazern? I would take her to the Order of the Truth. The Order of Truth.
The Order of Truth? Are you mad? They would sooner take us apart.
Ooh, what's the Order of Truth? They sound dangerous and like something I should know about as a newborn. Knowledge seekers. The learned who try to wrest secrets from the hearts of the prior worlds. They gather in the city to exchange their findings and help humanity to build a brighter future.
She smiles brightly.
Our friend Alazern here was once one of them.
Frauds, quacksalvers, and charlatans. They don't have all the answers, and I don't trust them with the Changing God's secrets.
Okay, what's the... You're just angry that... You're just angry that they couldn't help you with yours.
Her echoes tinkle? Tinkle?
Yeah.
Tinkle laughter?
But I'm being too cruel, dear Alejern. Let us take our new friend to the Order. What?
Oh, no.
What do you mean, oh no?
Well, options 2 and 3 seem awfully mutually exclusive.
Oh, yes, they do. Oh, the path diverges. Oh.
Choices, choosings. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Okay, I don't have any other questions. I would like to know...
We do. What's the cult of the... We didn't ask that yet, did we? We asked about the Order of Truth.
Yeah, and also there is number 5 available. I don't know how much I want to fall in with either cults on my first day. Like, what is the cult of the changing god, pray tell?
Despite what she says, they're not insane. They're eccentrics.
She laughs, but he soldiers on.
They're worshippers of, well, of you or your sire, the changing god. They devote their lives to understanding your kind.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, it's just I know his secret, and I'm like, your kind, huh? Oh, so now it's you, not us. Okay. I don't need to know that. I don't want to do either of those things. I would opt for not picking a cult my first day out, if that's possible. Thank you for your help, but I'll figure this out on my own.
I respect, as often, the person that is actually your real life dungeon master.
Uh-huh.
Or, like D&D.
Mm-hmm.
I would respect that.
Mm-hmm.
But since this is a computer RPG,
I'm gonna try...
I feel like that's a little bit like saying, no, I don't want to continue with the main quest. The old wizard sits in the corner of the tavern. Do you have anything you'd like to say to the old wizard? No!
I want to have faith in the writing of this game because that is why I'm playing it. And if this is a disappointment, I need to know.
That, you know what? Let's find out early.
Okay, because like this, what's on screen here is like nice, but not why I'm here. Okay, so thanks for your help, but I'll figure this out on my own. Is this a real option?
Alejern says, hold on, I'll come with you. Wouldn't want you getting lost, would we?
Suspicious as always, Alejern. Child, the world is an exciting place, but it's full of dangers. Rest assured, one of us will get you safely to where you need to be. I'll be right behind you.
A sunny smile crosses her faces. Okay,
so there is kind of a third option, at least a way to,
I don't know. That felt like a scenario where they were both always going to come with you no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Which is an okay way to handle it. I prefer that to the option, like the fake out, where like they let you get as far as outside before you have to dejectedly come back in and be like, okay, there are like level 14 monsters outside and I can't fight them alone, so I do need your help after all.
Also, Calistige is worried that Alejern might try to kill me or eat me, so,
Yeah.
And she didn't say that aloud, so it's not a manipulation.
Right, because they don't necessarily know.
They don't know that that's what they're saying to me.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so fun! I'm having a great time. We just need to figure out the stupid controller, and this is going to be so fun.
My plan in between sessions is I'm going to start a new game.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I'm gonna play for a while. Like, I'll start a new game and play up until this point again on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And see if you can just play the whole thing with mouse. Like, no keyboard, just mouse.
Oh, yeah. That would be way easier.
Yeah, and then we won't have to bring the whole clacky keyboard in here. And we could just have, like, a wireless mouse on a On like a lap desk or something?
Yeah, because that's the real barrier. The keyboard that is much beloved and very intentionally clacky is clacky, you know?
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yeah, I love my keyboard, but it's not great for an audio show.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's percussive. It's an instrument. All right, then, let's go.
Oh, well, why do they want to go with me? What's in it for you?
Okay. Yeah. Why do you want to go with me? What's in it for you? I won't deny that you are an exciting find, but it's not about that. I just want to see you safely out of the reef. Who knows what secrets this child could help me find? I can help her live long enough. Ooh, she's a researcher. I'm her pet. Yay! That implies protection. Friend. All right.
Food.
Friend or food. This one is friend. This one is food. Okay. Continue. Good question. Thanks for catching that.
Kid, you're not safe here, and not just because you're new. Treasure hunters trawl the reef, scavengers who would sell you for parts if they knew where you came from, what you were. If she's not the changing god, she needs my help. And if she is...
So Calistasia's worried that Alazern's gonna kill and eat me. And Alazern is worried that he's gonna have to kill and eat me. So, or maybe not, but he hasn't made up his mind yet. So this is, you know, we need both of them to supervise each other so that nobody kills and eats anybody. All right.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Companions! Yay! Family!
So they can be controlled during a crisis. You can speak to them about their past and take advantage of their abilities and skills. They have their own motivations and personalities. Depending on the choices you make, they may not follow you forever.
Oh, it's like relationships.
You will find more companions who can join you as you travel through the ninth world.
Okay. This is exciting. I'm excited.
I like the lady who's multiple ladies. That's cool.
Yeah, she's my favorite currently. This Alazern fellow just seems like a grumpy guy with dad issues. But hey, you know, I'm a grumpy gal with dad issues, so maybe we get along anyway.
I mean, I don't think we're misunderstanding or misreading that he at least thinks, like, he has reason to believe that he is also a cast-off.
Yeah, obviously, because he went and hung out with the cult for a while, and they couldn't solve his problem, which is probably like, who am I? Or how dad? Or something. and now he's here, and so... Okay, take this opportunity to just explore. You may find items, equipment, more to assist you. When you are ready, you can leave the broken dome using the stairs to the northeast. Okay.
But that's it for today.
Yeah,
we ran super long, and
I'm mad because the controller took so much time, and I want to play more of this because the writing is interesting.
yeah.
That's where I'm at emotionally right now. How are you doing?
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.